as you're there enjoying quiet time with yourself, flowing naturally in and out of what's called hermit mode, tuning yourself and being refreshed, we have what looks like, as we use the cards as keys to connect to Source, the Most High, God, Goddess, the Divine. We see that there's waves of telepathy, so someone seems to be sending a telepathic message, trying to communicate with you telepathically. Someone here may be doing the same. So we will check on this vibration. Yeah, it's connected, it's cleared as connected with the tongue drum that came out sideways. So not here like how it is, and this could also be like a goddess sign, could also be a Y, it can also be a peachy bottom, lungs, but here it came out sideways. So this is someone who's not speaking vocally yet, trying to get through to you energetically with some sort of message that we will tune into. And this message is key to them, at least. This is key. And another key is that we have understanding here, with which is also showing like overstanding, because we have Newt and Sky Mother watching over you here in this boat, just cruising through the forest. You got a deer, you got a bunny on the deer, so things are like bright with you, enjoying yourself. Got a yellow starfish, a golden starfish. You regenerated and you're rejuvenating yourself in a hermit mode, pouring into yourself, you know, yeah, just enjoying nature. And you got the flower. Flower looks like a star, and the starfish is a star. And the deer and the bunny, this playfulness. And you're creating a lot of abundance here with this pink bunny. Got frangipani. You might be on a tropical island, one of them Pacific islands. Hawaii, Caribbean, Martinique is coming to mind. Also sensing the Philippines, somewhere where they have starfish. These kind of little orange daisies, peach daisies, possibly deer, maybe just a little one deer and a rabbit somewhere. And frangipanis. You may also love frangipanis, the aroma. Speaking of aroma, the aroma of this incense is really, really strong. Someone may like incense or have some frangipani aroma. I used to make an essence from frangipani, and I do have frangipani oil. So yeah, you're here enjoying nature, playful, while being in hermit mode, tuning in with the plants. And this is almost like, yeah, you're in this beautiful shell, and shell is like a pearl, and you as a diamond just shining inside what looks like an acorn. Love, yeah, you're loving it. Got a little squirrel, got a miniature hummingbird. So you're seeing all kinds of tiny little animals and creatures and birds around you. And in this space and place, you feel honored, cherished, and valued with this kinship. You know, you're in hermit mode, and that seems like, oh yeah, it's dark in the forest, and you're a lighthouse. So you may be like, you toggle day and night, being incubated and then coming out, like purposefully present and then purposefully quiet. And that's how you get this refreshment, this loving refreshment, that you create new seeds, you know, new seeds that bear new fruit and flowers. We also have chicory, which is quite a magical plant, protective plant. So maybe you have infusions and oils, like me, yet like you're into essential oils and these natural products. And these is like, yeah, things that you can find and you can grow here, you know. Frangipani, yeah, very sweet. You probably smell really, really sweet. And that sweet aroma is drawing someone's attention as you flourish in the forest that expands for you. Oh yeah, these branches are paired. These branches are paired as well. Yeah, and here is pouring into you, and these roots are flowing into these roots. And then you have all these kind of magical ideas as you're creating these lights, you know, go off for you. You discover new doorways in nature, new pathways in your mind, you know. And as you're tuning your mind and yourself and rooted in nature, connected with nature, talking and vibing with her as these ideas pop out. It's like refreshing your meridians, cleansing your meridians, your arteries, your arteries, your lungs. And this, yeah, you're like reaching for nature, and she's tuning you, you know, like clearing your blood vessels. And this is like so refreshing. Yeah. So you are the light, you know, in the forest. And that light is definitely seen and felt, sensed, and someone wants to come out and say something, and we will see if it's twisted because this came out sideways, or you know, how it's tuned. But this is something that they really find is key. The F may mean something to someone. Got F with frangipani as well. Forest and the hermit. Yeah, so we got air plant. You're purifying yourself, and you are purifying. You may also want to bring in like an air purifying plant into your space. You know? That's always a good thing. So let's find out some more, as much as where to know. We got big water. You may have some rare roots, or may be researching different places now that your vibe with nature is like really becoming more and more interested. You're starting to get more expansive and branch off and see like, okay, discover new places. You may have seen something interesting that piqued your curiosity about ancient ways of living with nature. And got big water here. You may have recently visited a waterfall or have some plans of some journey that includes water. And again, we have water here with this freshwater pool, if you choose, in this house. So maybe now with this time in hermit mode, you're thinking about a space of your own, you know, that feels as natural as when you're with nature, whether in the forest or by the water, so that you can connect with the fae, because the fae are also here. Look, the same pattern is lining up here. And this assembly was channeled, but not as I'm writing. This also looks like not as I'm drawing the cards. So I find these pairings and flowings as we read together. So this almost looks like two silhouettes of one person. Maybe one might be a child and one a bigger one. Looking at this hermit, so that can be the fae and the mermaids, you know, all these little beings like this little hummingbird. Yeriti is right here. Yeah. So you're thinking about this space, considering this space, if or when to leave hermit mode, where regenerates you, so that you can pace yourself with where you can be connected to nature, to have that connection, that regeneration, that rest and refreshment, and then where you can also connect with others, be seen, so that your creative works with your refreshed energy is also seen and successful. And you know, the lighthouse, your beacon, people come unto the lighthouse, whereas the hermit is more purposefully vacuumed away for purpose. So you create these things, and now thinking about a space, the plan, the map, the schematics of how this is going to flow naturally. Yeah. So this is what you're focused on, that balance that works best for your unique essence, unique vibe. And this uniqueness is quite magnetic. We have a little stag beetle there, almost like a scarab. So, I'm gonna hold this here. I'm gonna hold this here. Someone may have kemet roots, infusions, and be looking into like longevity in terms of timelessness. Someone may be weaving in this hermit mode, weaving these ideas together, putting all of these 8 ideas, these visions as one pattern so that you can weave them all together and have like 8 streams of income, rooted 8 roots that lead to 8 streams of fruitfulness that can have longevity, like throughout and beyond time. And that also resides in nature too. So yeah, you're looking at what's best for you, most natural way that you can be connected and disconnect purposefully to regenerate. Okay, so something about this telepathy, as we see here now, Pinocchio and the hummingbird here, like your hummingbird, the Yereti already knows. The hummingbird is right here facing him. Yes, there is some sort of puppeteering going, and also Pinocchio vibes, Pinocchio. And here is your spirit guide saying, yeah, I see, I know already. And maybe that's what ushered you, and you ushered yourself and went into hermit mode, and you are here with your spirit guides watching over you, with nature surrounding you, so that you can refresh yourself, so that when the tears come, they can be tuned into the roots, water the roots. And these roots, with this sun, with this light, they trickle, they magnify. Your tears are caught by nature in this big water, in this waterfall, and tuned. So that's how you're managing to regenerate yourself and your cells. And also how this waterfall, through all this compassion, through the divine and most high. I gotta feed the kittens, so I'm gonna close this. This rushes in and brings in what looks like the plan for a new home. So with this, hold on, kitty. It's right there by the door. See? Hold on, kitty. With these telepathy, you can actually see the faces line up. So maybe there was some double mindedness, double speak, and now a change of face, a change of perspective, a change of view. And we notice the puppeteer's hands and the strings are no longer there. And as if they know that they only suspect it because of how your relationship is inherently with nature. So they kind of know that it's in your nature to know, but they're not quite sure. It's like you may think, oh, a little birdie told me. So here they are, trying to telepathically wanting to have an about face, a turn, a different view, turning around from this. This is like lie telling. This is not the truth. This is a lot of lies to the degree that it's sweating now. And this is like hot-headed. So some were hot-headed, and this is like sweating, perspiring profusely. So nervous about all of these lies. You got 3. They may have been 3 substantial lies. And we have telepathy. I'm not sure why I said it like that. Pathy, something to do with the pathy. That's the path that they chose. And now this path, they want to come out and say something to hope that this will, be received. This is in tune with you in do not disturb mode, in I'm unique because I've regenerated, and I'm regenerating and choosy about what I regenerate, and I honor and cherish and value. So you honor and cherish and value yourself now. So it seems that the truth is what they're hoping that you will infuse, yet it's not in the upright the speech, so they haven't said and are hoping that you would know without them having to do the inner work and, you know, vocalizing to say with the proof of deeds, you know, and the choice through you to not have to assume to know, you know. So, and they hope that this will bring some sort of refreshment, that this will be refreshing. Maybe it will be to you. Maybe it will be something that is refreshing. There's a backstory to this. I'm not putting my vibe into it that to make any alibi or excuses for anything, because the vibe of it is still has lies. And now we have this refreshment, this provision, this, whether it's provision of actual information like the key, and whether you are open to receiving key. But this now came as some sort of attack. Oh my goodness. So this was some sort of sniper attack. Like these lies were actually, you know, attacking. They hurt. They hurt, and they were like foreign in a way that's like alien to the vibration that y'all would have had. It was just alien, like it came out of nowhere, like out of space. So, well, maybe the revelation for whoever's watching once this matches you is to know that all you desire already is. So tune in, you know, tune in and see the light, that regardless of whether you're tucked away and in hermit mode, curating your wonderful life, your life for refreshment, for cell generation, is for added joie de vivre, with this sense of honor. Hold on, kitty, coming out, boy. Cherish and value, to know all you desire already is. Ashe.